Hey, what's going on? I'm Stacy Brown Summers. I am the owner and managing director of MindLink Resources. And today I want to talk to you about our system, the LinguistLink. Now, this is a database that we developed in-house at MindLink, and we're starting to make it available for outside clients, and the reason is because it's been so successful at improving the way that we interact with our language resources for assigning for localization and translation projects. So we're excited to share this now with you. The reason we created LinguistLink, as a fledgling startup, we were having a lot of issues with finding, recruiting, scheduling language resources for our translation localization projects. In fact, we were having problems that really addressed my three huge pet peeves as a business owner. One, I really don't like time wasting. I really like to work efficiently, effectively using technology, and there just wasn't a better way than the manual emailing for how we were communicating with our resources. So that was a big problem for me. The other thing that was just driving me crazy were these email relays. And what I mean by that are I would get, and maybe some of you have experienced this as well, but I would get an email from a client asking a question about a French translation. Then I would take that email, forward it to my French resource, they would answer it, then I would forward that back to the client. So I'm the middle person dealing with this communication, but I'm not adding any value in the process, and I'm just, it just takes more time. And it always never made sense to me. I always wanted a way for the interested parties to be talking together. Another thing that just, was a big problem in using email as our primary way of communicating for projects and collaboration. There's no intelligence that you can gather. I had no way from emails to know if who was accepting the projects, who, any trends that might make a difference, anything that might help myself or my clients make good decisions and gather business intelligence. So there was no sign of intelligent life using email, and I felt that way too. So that's why we came together and we came up with some requirements for what we were going to do with LinguistLink. First, I wanted an easy interface, something really simple that a user could get in there, look through, and see what's going on very easily. Another thing was that the linguist communication would be tracked and available for everyone in the project team. No more where the email is assigned to a certain project manager, and if they're out of the office, there's nobody else that can jump in and see if there was a reply or know what's going on that project. Now we have a system where either the primary contact or any backup can know exactly what's going on. We're not so dependent on one person. Another thing is that the clients would have direct but controlled connections. I didn't really want to just release my whole database to my clients. That didn't seem like a good business move on my part. However, to give them that direct access to my linguists in a way that was only providing them the information that they needed for their project, it's been a huge asset, and I've had no clients take advantage of having that direct communication. Another thing that was really important is to have a system that can propose projects either to one or a group of linguists that have been qualified for a specific service. And the nice thing with the way that we wanted it to be set up, again, going back to the efficiency and time management, so that it's efficiently sends it out, someone grabs it and is able to do the project and meet the deadlines. And then another thing we really wanted in our system was to have some way for the linguists to collaborate, post questions, and get quick answers. And so we took these requirements and we did a bunch of programming. We had a lot of development help, and we came up with this system. And I hope you can see it here. But this is the LinguistLink, and you can see it has an easy to use interface. I have a nice dashboard here that I can see all of my projects, my connections, any communication going on. So that requirement was met. The clients have, here are the connections that I've set up as the administrator of the system for this particular client. And they have the linguists that I've set up for them to see that have the skills to work on the projects that they need. You can see a lot of the linguists have set up photos and profiles. So that's a value add for the clients, that they can come and learn a little bit more about each resource. Then they can come and actually contact them directly and send in a message. But the nice thing is the project manager is still notified, is still in the loop. There isn't anything happening in a vacuum. So it's really adding that value again to the project. So that requirement was met. And another thing on the projects, so we have this project module where there's a lot of communication opportunity available. So, there's information about the project that's given to everybody. You can add 1 to 20 languages to support the project. You can message individual linguists who've accepted the projects, where you can assign, propose, and communicate. And then you also have this forum area where if you make a post, everybody assigned to this project will see that notification. So it's a really slick way to get the information out there quickly if there's any changes, updates, or anything to know about that project. So that's kind of the quick version of LinguistLink. There's so much more to the system, but we can talk directly about how that looks for you. But I will tell you, since we started using this system, it has made a huge difference in our business. One, it has reduced that coordination time by at least 25%. I've increased my pool of qualified resources, which, really is the crux of it. Like when a project comes in, you got to have the people ready to go. And with this system, we've been able to do that. And I've doubled the resources that I have available for projects. And we're meeting deadlines. We're exciting and delighting our clients. And it has added so much. And that's why we're excited to offer that to you guys. But the biggest benefit to LinguistLink, using LinguistLink, is that it does cut some of the stress that's involved in this business when we're working with deadlines and all of the things that you can just kind of sometimes cut that tension. And so anything that we can do as management to reduce that stress is going to add a lot of value to our processes and to our clients. So that has been a huge benefit that you can't put a price on. So if you'd like to learn more about the system, give me a call. I have the number here. Send me an email or just sign up on the link in this email that you're getting from me today. So thank you for your time listening to this demo, and I look forward to hearing from you and showing you more about LinguistLink. Have a great day.